Hi, this is Unique and Sneak. Welcome to my channel, and this is a review of Married to Medicine on season 9, I think. Yeah, season 9, episode 18, reunion part 3. So it starts off back where it left off last week with them just basically with discussing Dr. Eugene and Karen and the joke, um, the Halloween joke with the U-Haul, the movers. I thought it was funny. A few of the other men thought it was funny. What's Simone's husband name? Is it Curtis? I think it's Curtis. Curtis? Well, anyway, Simone's husband thought it was funny, until, he spoke with Eugene, and Eugene, didn't find it all that great, all that funny or whatever. And, then he was like, maybe it wasn't, it was hurtful, but he still found that shit funny. That shit, it was funny. It was funny because they joke about it all the time. All the women do. I mean, come on, y'all should know that. But I get it that a friend should not make fun of another friend doing. It was a sour joke. And Karen, he thought it was trivial. It wasn't so bad. He was just making light of the situation. And then Curtis mentioned something about, Eu- Eugene talking about other people. He said something about, what's her name? Quad, ex-husband. He made a comment about. And he made a comment about Curtis. No, Curtis. That's Dr. Jackie husband. What is Simone's husband name? I don't know. Anyway, what the? What is Simone's? I can't think. Curtis is Jackie husband. Anyway, and they showed a clip of Eugene saying, stuff, and Curtis felt as if the joke what Kara did was been benign. It wasn't. It That wasn't nothing nearly compared to Eugene making fun of the situation that him and Jackie was going through, and a situation that Quad and her husband went through. So, I mean, he didn't have much to say after that, and Andy was like, he agreed. Because I'm pretty sure Andy found that shit funny too. I mean, it was. I mean, what? Y'all do. Y'all move a lot. That people don't do that. Out of all these shows, I don't know of anybody that has moved so many times as y'all have. Maybe so. I don't watch all of the shows, all of the housewives, and um the it's only one Married to Medicine. They tried a different one, but it's only one. But I associate y'all with the housewives. Don't nobody move that much that I've noticed that they talk about. So get over that. Anyway, Andy bring up about, what's going on with him and Taria marriage. Why is she feeling lonely? He was like, he put it on, over the 2 years of pandemic, in which that's, yeah, he said he was running two ERs, two emergency rooms. So yeah, I mean, shit, during the pandemic, when all that was starting, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was super busy, and he just said he put his family on the side and put his job first, you know. And I could understand her feeling lonely, work, sleep. I'm pretty sure eat, work, sleep. That's all he was doing during those years, especially during the first year. But he's an ER doctor. That's what you signed up for. You want that money. So it is what it is. Why y'all move so much? Cause it seems like y'all got the money. I don't know. Um, anyway, he, asked Damon about the BioT hormone replacement I guess it's like a drink. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a shot. I don't know what that is. And he said it's great. It made him feel like a eighth grader. Eighth graders how old? 13. It made him feel like a 13-year-old. Gave him extra energy. I must need that, whatever that is. I might have to look into that. I need something. Cause my energy is just. On top of, I don't think there's enough hours in a day. We need to up the hours to at least 30 hours a day and not 24. But of course, that's not possible. So I guess I need something because the Red Bulls, oh, that ain't nothing but sugar and they ain't working no more. And they also asked about the DICK shots. So they both P shots, P and P, the other one. I think Andy wanted to know because I think Andy interested in getting that himself, and none of the men have gotten it. Karen didn't say nothing, so I don't know, he for all the injections, because that's what he do, that's his practice, so he for all the injections, that he give. Anila is his little pin cushion. She says she get all the injections, and why not trust him to get all the injections? And the men was like, nah, they wouldn't wish that on their worst enemy. I don't know what's so bad about it, getting like 6 little injections, or I think they probably don't want to admit to it. I don't know, but they said they wouldn't get that. They don't get facial injections, they said. And Karen said Curtis said that's not something that black men usually get. And Karen said that the majority of his patients are, a lot of more black men. I think more so because maybe where he's located more so, and that's probably why. I don't know. I don't even know where he's located. I don't know. I'm just thinking about Atlanta. Atlanta. It's more in Atlanta. So maybe I'm thinking that, or I guess they're in Atlanta. I don't know where he's located, but that's why I'm thinking why, maybe so. But yeah, I don't know about black men, but a lot of women, black women, they go and get all of that the other races get. That's the thing now. At first it wasn't more so, but now it's real popular. It's popular amongst all races now. Just like back in the day, the other cultures, they wouldn't wear wigs and weaves, and that's all they doing now. They thought flat asses was the thing. Now everybody got ass. Everybody want ass. They just thought, as long as they had the flat ass and the big breasts, that was appealing. No, they want, some breasts, but they want ass too. So everything is in now. Everybody getting everything. Hair, nails, eyelashes, lips, face, everything. They reconstructing that from the outside to the inside, the entire body, inside from outside, from top to bottom, bottom to top, everything is reconstructed. Back to Cecil. That's his name. That's the mom husband named Cecil. So I forgot to mention earlier, they were talking to Eugene about, the Toya situation, and Andy asked, who out of the ladies, who is Toya's best friend? And he said Simone. And Simone is the one that said she got the man wrong, or they got the man wrong. She the one that corrected them and said that they had the man wrong and gave them the right information. Toya, that's your good girlfriend, and you had absolutely nothing to say, and I know you know, she know, you know, and you didn't say anything to her. Why? Why? Guilty? Why? Wow. Wow. Um, there was something else I wanted to mention. I can't. Oh, Scott. It ain't nothing to talk about. That was nice. That was, I guess, his confession song to Contessa, apology song. If that's your plan B on relaxing, relieving, you know, stressing, yeah, keep, and don't put that out. Keep that inside wherever you record, and keep that, and you just listen to that. Don't, you know, don't put that out on nothing for nobody to hear. Thank you. Okay, so it comes back with them showing what everyone had to say about marriages, and with Cecil and Simone saying they're writing a book about their marriage, and all the little comments that was made with everyone marriage throughout the season. And they ended it with, you know, Toya remark, and I think it was Vegas where they were, that she thought it was, you know, it got enhanced over the years. It ended with that. Andy said, well, let me start off with a little bit soft. So he asks, you know, who has a longer leash? And they said Curtis has a longer leash. I, I would say, yeah, because he don't, they don't have any children, you know. They don't have any other priorities, you know, responsibilities but themselves. That's most likely why. Everybody else have kids, they have children. I'm pretty sure that's why. Who has the shorter leash? I think Kieran raised his hand, but it's probably Kieran. It's probably Scott. Not some, because their kids, Simone, their kids gone. Not, you know, Damon, you know, Kevin let him just, you know, be who he is. Probably not him. So I would say Kieran and Cecil. No, I'm sorry, Kieran and Scott. Scott. You know, I don't think Eugene even does, because he, an ER doctor. She can't have a, you know. Okay, well, as you can see, I could never, ever, ever complete a full video straight through. And I think I left off with saying that Toya can't have a leash on Eugene because he an ER doctor, you know? Um, which I know he did get another job that at the beginning of the episodes he was saying he would have more time, but it seemed like he still has a second job, and he still, you know, an ER job. And I don't know if it's required of him in his contract with the hospital or money thing. I don't know. We don't know. But he basically, it sounds like he still have two jobs. And that's what he's juggling with. Two jobs and his family. And Toya's kind of fed up with it, but Toya, that's where you come into play. You need another storyline. Like I said, girl, wasn't you a teacher before? Go get your teaching job back. Go in the school system so we could see how you perform with students. That'll be, you know, second income, and you doing something, managing your career. He have his, you know, career. Whereas he's able to have one job and you have your job, instead of, whatever you're doing with just plain going play tennis and um, having time to have extra curriculum activities. I'm not gonna say because I don't really know what you be doing, but go do something productive to add to your storyline. So Andy goes on to talk about in Blue Ridge there was some unethical talk about the marital extramarital affairs in the bedroom, something like that, and he asked Quiet, "You seem to think Toya was here for it." And Quad said, "Well, I mean, shit. Toya was the only one laughing her a off about it, and was tickled about it, and found it, you know, funny and interesting, and gave into it. Everybody else was looking like, and." Even Eugene had to say, knock his wife out with that, with them twosome, threesome, and foursomes, and then somes. And then Andy goes on and asks him, if that would be something they would consider. And I don't know if it was Dr. Scott that said, or Eugene that would say no, two men and a woman that would be considered, or somebody said, I don't know, maybe it was one of the women said that would two it would be unethical with two men and a woman that's they consider a train. Now two women and a man, I guess that's what they would prefer. Of course the man would, but with two men they consider that a train. Wow. I don't know, maybe so. It may might jeez. But Dr. Scott, he said, so he didn't say men, he said so many women attracted to Contessa. So I'm thinking that Contessa have a lot of women that be in her DMs, because from very first season she gave off G.I. Jane. So, and maybe they think, from some of the things that she said that, she may, I don't, so that's what I'm leaning towards. A lot of women being her DMs. I'm pretty sure a lot of men too, but a lot of women as well. Andy says, so ladies, the day that you heard all husbands ask, can someone else be included in the bedroom, the day that they meet their Lord and Savior, and he goes on to Heavenly, because Heavenly is not with that at all. He can't even go to the strip club. Like, I don't know, I guess, but shit, she was like, most for definitely show, he can't be with no BIT. And it's like, oh, so that's what she is, a BIT. Okay, Eugene goes on to say he ain't never had a problem with taking his clothes off and satisfying a woman in the bedroom. And Edna goes on to, ask Toya about, you know, um, the size, and she said that's not what she was inquiring. That she was talking about him in particular, but she didn't know, that in general the man's um, I guess penis. That's the medical. That's the term for it. Penis wouldn't grow and get bigger. However, she supposedly was a school teacher. I'm pretty sure she took science, as we all did, and physical science, biology. You, you, you learn those things, but maybe she didn't. I mean, I did, and me and Toya like the same age. I think we the same age, and I did. I know what the cut age when even you grow in height. When men and women stop growing, you learn all of that in college. Not so much in high school. Maybe in high school. I can't remember that far back, but I know most definitely in college. She most definitely was talking about Eugene. So Andy goes on to say, so you were talking. Toya said she wasn't in particular talking about Eugene. She was just saying that she didn't know that um, men in general, didn't change. And she wasn't speaking on his penis size, and everybody like, girl, stop, be quiet, cut it, don't, no, just stop. And just say, Toy, you should have just said, I'm not gonna, I wasn't talking about my husband, and we gonna leave it as that. No, Toya went on to talk about, she wasn't talking about him, and um, trying to make up something as she go. What you didn't prepare for this, girl? And she didn't know the sex was gonna be lame. Oh my gosh, you just keep digging the hole. Girl, stop. You didn't prepare for this, what you was gonna say? Oh my god, Eugene, I know you shame. I know you shame. You like, if you don't shut the, oh my God. But he said that what Andy asked earlier, what did the men find out about the wives that they didn't know? And he said that Toy Mouth stays open all the time. So Andy tells Cecil that he's the number one that's good with the top three list. What are the three recommendations that he would give to the wives not to talk about? Number one, penis size. Number two, income, job. That you can't hold a job, or you don't have a job, and you can't take care of your family. And third, your sex is lame. Not only is your, you, it doesn't grow over time in years at a certain age, but then the sex ain't what it don't, it's not satisfying. Two disappointments there. It didn't get bigger, and then it ain't doing nothing for me. It didn't get bigger, and it ain't doing nothing for me. In other words, per Toya, per husband Eugene. So Andy goes on to ask Quad. She replied to a tweet on Twitter that Eugene will always say fate and laugh it off, but she knows that he's hurt inside, and Toya did agree.
They have what they have in their household, not
They
in their
have what they
household,
have in their
not in
household.
their marriage. But I'm
She
just
not in their
saying, any
marriage.
person who
Any
would
person
endure that, you know, could possibly be hurt.
that
I
would,
mean, that's a
yes,
person's
any
manhood.
man would be
I
hurt.
think that he is always looking out for Toya
Always
and
looking out for
supporting her
Toya
and cleaning
and
up for her.
cleaning
He's
up
always on aisle
after
five
her
with the mop and the broom, just
on
being
all
plentiful.
five Toya.
Your jokes were probably worse than anything Toya said.
Of course, you're going to say that.
No, it's true.
You and I.
What you said,
And I meant it. And
what
I
you
meant it.
Oh, Eugene's saying that Quad jokes was worse than what Toya said? How so, sir? How? When this woman is not your wife, she doesn't have any children for you, how was it worse? Another person out there, um, in the, you know, not associated with my family in the, what I say for, in the streets for the streets, how can they hurt you like that? Why would you be fazed by what an outsider have to say? They not inside. They don't know what's really going on. So how can an outsider hurt you more than the person that's intimate and entangled and bond to you through legal documentation paperwork? How can quad affect you? Let me see what he say, because that's hold on.
It was so much
And
worse.
I meant what
Then
I
that's
said.
fine.
You said
Is you Gina?
That's
But somebody who
fucking
claims she's not in our
stupid.
marriage keeps saying stuff about our
You
marriage.
call yourself shaming me? You guys
When?
call yourself
When I shame you?
divorce shaming me?
When I shame
we
you?
bought her this shirt.
What you said
because she
thank you
needs some
for?
snugging because she's so calling her big
And then
ass
you
house.
counter and go on social media and call my husband a bitch. And you Gina?
I didn't say a bitch.
You might as well. You called him
I don't say
Eugenia
those words.
and then
I
say he
call
was a
him
female.
Eugenia is what I
That's
call
not
it.
Eugina?
Thing.
What you got against us?
I have nothing against
Then
you
quit
guys.
talking about
Then
us.
shut your mouth about me.
Oh,
Quad, you said,
I know exactly what I said.
I know you
Oh.
wrote it. I'm trying to tell the audience.
Tell the people.
oh,
I know you know. What she tweeted is,
What she
didn't Dr.
tweeted?
Heavenly tell Eugene, at this point, Eugina, to stay out of women's business? Sounds like I need to make you a personal basket, complete with a backbone, Cialis, Viagra, and a penis pump.
And I
Ooh.
forgot T-gel to go under the armpits. Now what?
oh.
Was this in response to you going after her on Twitter?
Quad is
It
miserable.
was.
Oh.
Quad is miserable.
Did you go after
No,
her
he
on
did
Twitter?
not.
Quad ain't miserable.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
I am
He
telling
showed
you why
it
this
to me.
really
And I
makes
didn't
me
say
so-
to her in
It is
response.
not that do not respond to her. I said I'll respond to her
Talk about your
woman to
penis
woman.
size, honey.
And I
She's
said do not
miserable with
address
you.
my
It's not me.
husband ever.
Oh.
Don't talk to him. I said talk to his wife. Go get you a man that will talk to another man.
Toya.
That's what I
Do you
said.
really think I
I
can
don't
get
give
a
a
man?
what
Do
you can
you
get
really
quiet because you
think-
ain't got one yet. Be
It's my
quiet.
choice. You be quiet. Tell your husband to be quiet. You don't tell me that.
Leave miserable.
Whatever, Quad.
Let's be
Whatever, Quad.
let's move on.
Damon, you tried to make some peace between Contessa and Heavenly at the couples dinner.
That's what, you know what? People really don't understand, especially other races, even our race, this race, don't understand. And even the women and the men. Nobody understands their own, or it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't think Quad is miserable because she don't have a man. I don't think that it is that she can't get a man. I'm pretty sure she can. But at this point in her life, in what she has and accomplished, she's picky. She has been let down and hurt with certain men, probably all types. Even she had a doctor she's married to. She probably had a regular all aspects. I'm pretty sure she has dated and has been let down, and all she can do right now is trust and believe in herself. Of course she wants companionship, but she doesn't want the hurt that goes along with it. Y'all don't seem to I don't understand why y'all think that a certain woman, because she don't have a man, can't get a man. That is not it at all. That is not. And some men, they be at the bottom, and then you can raise them toward middle, and that middle part, whatever they achieve and learn, they bounce and add that greatness to the next. What you upgraded them to, they like, thank you. And it's a learning. It's you educate them, and it's like a learning. Like maybe she tired of being a teacher. You know, it's hard to explain. You're tired of educating and teaching someone, and then when you get them to that point, it ends. And they be the best version of what you taught them to and with someone else. You get tired of this shit, you know? Maybe that's what she's tired of, you know? I don't know. But I don't believe that she can't. She's not miserable. You have never been in her situation before, so you wouldn't know. She's never been in your situation where it's, you know, she have kids and there's no exit door really, because you know it's different circumstances, because none of y'all can compare each other with each other. None of y'all can. Not everybody's situation is different. So don't do, I hate when people compare their situation or try to tell somebody about their situation when you have never been in their situation and they have never been in your situation. Cut it out. Stop. I hate that Eugene say, leave miserable alone, I guess. And Kawhi goes on to say, don't tell me be quiet, tell your man be quiet, which is true. He shouldn't have anything to say to this lady. But Andy goes on to talk to Damon
at the couple's dinner. Things quickly
about
went left. What did you mean when you said their issues were bull?
What I meant by
what Damon meant by the issues are BS at the couple's dinner.
The thing about
He
men, I'm not saying it's
said,
better, but I'm saying we will hash it out, whatever comes with it.
so Damon is saying whatever he got to say, he gonna say it to your face. Whatever comes with it, and you know, it is what it is.
And then it's over.
But
And then it's
what if
over.
they say they're sorry and you do it again and
Then it
again?
hurts, and then you have to evaluate. But the thing about it is, I don't argue with women. And
He
if I
say
said
he don't-
anything that was offensive, Contessa,
He say he don't argue with women, and if he said anything that was offensive, he's apologizing to Contessa.
apologized. But I don't argue with women.
He don't
You
argue
guys
with
know
women.
if it's an issue, I'm gonna come to you as a man.
And
That's
if
all it is.
it's a guy thing, he gonna come to the guys with it.
What prevented you from having a dinner for all four of us?
I've been dealing with some personal things.
And Contessa asks him what prevented him from having a dinner with all four of them. So meaning her, Scott, Damon, and Heavenly. And he said he's been dealing with some personal things going on.
And so I'm happy to, but I don't do anything that's fake.
You had
But
an
he said
opportunity-
he's happy to, but he don't do anything that's fake.
The months in the past that you knew we weren't talking,
Yeah.
to have brought us all together.
David didn't.
No, I'm not.
I don't
no.
really
You
tell
have my phone number, I have yours.
Yeah, Contessa, I can't call you like that.
And Heavenly saying, you know, Damon didn't know. Well, she don't keep Damon up to date on all the messiness that's going on, because that's not his character. He don't want to know all of that. She don't want to stress her man out, because that's stressful, knowing gossip and negative. You know, she don't want to do that with him, and I don't blame her. You know, who wants that? She can handle it, but she don't want to stress her man out with that. And again, I don't blame her. Why Contessa talking to Damon like if there was resolution, if there's reason, it really is any resolution, he would have reached out. BIT. I'm not even in y'all circle. And I could tell that ain't Damon character to reach out to you to try to mend some. That man don't do that. Then he don't have time for that. He only on the show probably because his wife want him to be, but he don't give zero f's about that. What? Oh, you fucking. I mean, you educated. You educate yourself. You continue to go to school, and you still can't read the effing room to tell. I could see how this man is on TV by looking at his character. What's wrong with you? You a fucking doctor. I just I I just have a BA in education in physical science. And you take some psychology classes, but I mean, my God, you oh my God, contestant. Oh Jesus. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at this TV screen. I could tell this man character. And you a whole MF doctor with I don't know how many degrees or what you went. I don't even know. And you, that's just crazy. Oh my God. This right here, we're looking at this. I don't know if these people faking being fucking stupid or no comprehension, no reality on what's actually going on in the world, or not able to read another person when you are a fucking doctor. It's making me think that even what you already know, for black women, you know, we have to do our own research and studies, but you know, we have to protect ourselves. But just what you're not even being able to judge a person character by being in the midst of them, it's making me think people in general in life, everyday life, even doctors, are fucking stupid. That's what y'all giving. Whenever I watch these reality shows and people not able to comprehend or see how another person put themselves in another person's shoes and how they would it just make me think that they are disconnected and probably soulless and just plain dumb. Especially, I'm gonna say, especially doctors. Y'all are doctors. And if you can't see how this man is from being in this man's presence, and I could tell how he is from over the TV screen, it's making me think that doctors are not so smart. Not just black doctors, because I have experienced white as well. And which have given me misinformed, misled, and information, and I had to do my own research. So even y'all doing the same thing. So doctors ain't superior like they think they are. They're not. They think they are, but they not. They're human beings like us that have studied more of the human analogy and know how to do certain things, but it is no They don't have no, God, I don't even know how to word it. I can admit I have a limited, vocabulary. I could say that. I ain't ashamed to say it. Shit. At all. I'm a spirit living a human, encountering a human life. A spirit encountering a human interaction. What it's like to be a human. I am a spirit. The human body goes nowhere, but the spirit does. I'm a spirit encountering a human interaction, as so are the doctors. And that's why I never take any doctor word for what was said. And I have so many examples. I've talked about it in a previous video when they talked about black doctors and black women. But goddamn, from the comprehension aspect of it and the psychology aspect of it, yeah, y'all not getting it either. Everybody falling short. Everybody falling short. Y'all don't get it either. So I would say, I don't even, because I can't say because I'm not because I don't have a medical degree or I'm not a doctor, but shit, follow your own mind, do your own research, do what it is that you need to do to take care and better yourself. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna say don't go to, of course go to a doctor, but oh my goodness, of course I still go. Yeah, I do, but God, humans will be humans. Spirits having a human encounter. We have some that go, oh my God, I don't even fucking talk about this. This should get on my, let me stop. So what David is saying is that all he could do is speak for himself. Heavenly don't speak for him. He speak for himself. He's not going to disrespect or argue with a woman. But if a man come to him, then it's a different scenario. Because it's a man and they equal. We can go toe to toe, back to back, front to front, And Heavenly keeps interrupting. She said, oh my God, Heavenly keep interrupting. However, Damien's just saying, he not gonna get into women. He stay out of it. And if it's a man, basically, yeah, it's different,
Is this a recurrent?
And he said, that's why he hasn't been so outspoken, because he ain't about to argue. He ain't about that life. And that's why he been so mum and not being outspoken about it, because he not gonna argue with you. And that's basically how he feeling, how it is. He ain't going toe to toe with another woman. But if it was a man issue, then that's something different. But y'all issue, y'all handle that, and that's how it should be. Just another day. I didn't get to finish the review yesterday, and it's election day. Hope y'all went and voted. So back to where we left off with Damon said his part, what I said before. Then it goes to Quiet asked in Heavenly, so what it was that I said? What tell me exactly what you heard I said. And Heavenly went on to say, you know, what was said and what was asked. And Quiet went on to speak and say, oh yeah, Contessa, I asked her, do she think that was right, the way she said it and the way she did it? And she was like, I don't give zeros. She have her YouTube platform where she voice her opinion and say what she want. This is my platform. I say it how I want. And whoever don't like it, oh well. She say what she want. That's her platform. She don't have a YouTube. And then they went on to say that Contessa got quiet in the car and told her everything that Heavenly So-Called have said about her. It's on commercials now. It's about to come back. But if Contessa did that, Contessa is nobody's friend. I don't think Heavenly did anything or said anything that we didn't already know, and that she wasn't saying because she really cared about Contessa. I think Heavenly has a weird way of the way she showed that she cares about someone. It may not come across that way, but I think she honestly, genuinely cared about Contessa and didn't want her to go through whatever she was going through, genuinely. And if Contessa went and repeated stuff that Heavenly has said, nobody on that show should never trust her, ever. And who's her? Oh, the white woman in California. That's her real good Judy. That's her friend, her close friend, probably Scissor friend. All right, so they come back to what Heavenly supposedly spilled about Quad, saying that Quad is the one that told her the tea about her sleeping with her contractor, and then she was in a restaurant telling Anila she better not tell nobody, and Anila said she swears she ain't saying nothing. So I mean that's all they showed. So if Quad told Heavenly that, and Heavenly went on her platform and said something like that. No, she did say it on her platform. I didn't watch it, but I think she did or alluded to it. And quite upset about what Heavenly be saying on her platform. Why are you upset about it if it really ain't true, you know? Let me get off that, because Kawhi said she didn't. It's out there that she did. I'ma keep how I feel inside, which I'ma say I'm on Heavenly side with that. Yeah. Because remember, the contract, the wife unfollowed Quad on one of the social medias. Even though they went on some sort of vacation together, like, yeah, women do that. Side women do that. Friend women do that and play it off. They do. They do. Anyway, so mainly this segment was about Heavenly and Quad. Quad was trying to ask Damon a question, and Heaven was like, no, don't ask Damon a question, and don't question my man. Don't question my man. And the reason why I feel that Heavenly was doing that is because Damon don't be in the BS, and Heavenly knows that. He already stated he don't want to be in a women BS. So why are you asking him a question that he really don't want to answer? That's why she's speaking up for her man, because he not gonna speak up to you against it. That's all that is. She know her man, and I understand that dynamic with them from the outside looking in. I understand that, and I understand Damon. God, Lord, Damon is a gift to Heavenly. He is a gift, a God-given gift, I swear. Because Jesus, if more men was like him, oh my goodness, the world would be such a better place. Anyway, and mainly, that's what it is. Even though Damon, he go speak when he need to, because he's his own person, but like he already stated, and these women really not getting it. It just have some women that just don't get it. Heavenly get it. I'm the type of person I would get it with if I was in Heavenly situation. I get it. And they had some viewers ask questions, do they feel as if their relationship is not what it seemed to be, or he got her in line? No, I think he's authentic. She's authentic. He's authentic. I think that's how their relationship is. She listens to him. He listens to her. He stands by his wife no matter what. They have a commitment. They love each other. And I think it's 100,000 zillion% genuine. And that's why Heavenly talk the shit that she do, because she knows that. Like I said, if everyone had a Damon, the world would be such a more better place. I'm gonna leave that segment as that, because it wasn't much to that, but I need a Damon in my life. What I forgot to mention on the last segment, with Andy, when especially Dr. Damon was saying, how it's hard to get anything out with these women, because they never let you finish. And Andy was like, amen, the whole time, amen, the whole entire time. And it's not just with them, it's with all the housewives. You get frustrated. You got frustrated with it was, I forget who it was, that he almost, I don't know if he got up and walked off, or almost walked off, or almost cut, or did something. That's just women, that, Andy. So it's just hard with a woman, period. And honestly, it got some BIT men that are the same way. They have women characteristics, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That is so turn offish. It have a lot of men, but I think that be the masculine testosterone in them that just have them thinking they superior to a woman. I don't like that either. Because you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a woman, If it wasn't for a woman, you wouldn't even be here on P. Because a man can't have you by himself. He don't get out of here. And okay, so it comes back to Married to Medicine After Dark. And I think they're showing the Vegas scene with the stripper man. And who is that? I forget the lawyer name. God, I wish she was on here. I hope she be a part of the next season, because we need her. And that new doctor that Dr. Jackie hired, I don't know if she still works for her now, but I want her to be a part of the season too. She looked interesting. I want her to be a part if she still works for her, or not. Girl, I want you to be a part. I don't know your name. I forgot your name, but I really want you to be a part of the season. You look interested. I would be interested in, what you got going on. Young, vibrant, have, starting family, whatever. I want to know. I want to know about the lawyer woman too. Okay, so when they come back from commercial break, Andy Andale. Did I say that? Andy shuffling through the cars, and it was like, oh, that many? Oh, shit. God. And I think that was Heavenly that said that, and Simone said that was the less time to give head to your man. And it was like, oh, that's where we going? Less head time? That's what we doing? That's what he said. Doctors are invested into making people feel good, but Married to Medicine After Dark, they are invested to making themselves feel really, really, really good. It started off with Quad saying that she hate DIC pics, K pics. I hate them too. When someone send you a DICK pic, some women like it. They do, I guess. But I hate it. That is a number one turn off for me. You so freely send a picture of your genital, your scrotum, you know. How many other mother have you sent it to? So you do this on a regular. This your thing. This how you catch them. This will draw them in. But guess what? Not this one. I hate that. I hate that. Do not send me a DICK pic. I hate that. That's a number one turn off. I get that is don't even bother. I hate that. I hate that. And don't ask me to do anything like that. I'll see something. It ain't gonna be me. I don't play that. I don't do that. What the fuck? That's so who does? I know I got people out there that do it, but I'm not that BRT that I can't get with maybe it was a different. But no, I could say no because people my age and older do that. But however, it's to each its own. It's so unattractive to me. I don't want to know the size. I don't want to see it. That don't turn me. That don't do nothing for me. Or you know what? I lied. It do something for me. It turns me off. I'm not interested. I seen it. Everybody else seen it. That's how I think. Now I don't want it at all. You can keep it. Send it to somebody else. And most likely, 10 times out of 10, I'm going to send it to somebody else. Just because your clown ass sent it to me. And I'm with Jackie on that. A large, enlarged, well-endowed penis can disrupt and injure, your insides. It's good for if it's a comfort somewhat, but like if you just going and that results in tears in the vagina because what men don't, I guess they don't understand that all that force, all that, it tears the wall. When you tear the wall, and then you having fluids inside of it and bacteria on top of that causes infection. That causes infection. And people wonder why there's so many sexually transmitted diseases, and that's why. men don't understand the woman inside. They just think because a woman could expand and push a baby out, it could take anything. That's dope. And some stupid ass women that feel that way too. But no, that's not how that works. It's delicate. It's soft tissue. It tears easily. It can get infected easily, and that's how I want to say sexually transmitted diseases form. By that makes more sense because it's entering the bloodstream. Once you're tearing it, and it's going. It don't even necessarily have to bleed, but you could still be tearing or ripping or scraping the wall inside that can cause secretion, liquids and stuff like that, bacteria to get into it that cause infection and sexually transmitted diseases. I'm pretty sure I'm not a goddamn doctor. I'm not a nurse, but that makes a hell of a lot of sense. And that's why I'm so particular and cautious, because that only make freaking sense. Y'all don't know these porn stars, I don't even know how they do it. The porn, I don't even know. I don't even know. That's crazy, because it's so delicate. And God, I don't know, but maybe they get checked on a regular. I don't know, I guess. Okay, so it goes on to talk about the old shot. Toya said hers worn off. Toya needs something real, real, real strong because she have a high drive. The other women, I guess, is still working for him. A lot of viewers, Andy say, sympathize and agree with Anila with her pissing on herself. I guess that comes with women that, like they say, have multiple children, I guess, and when you cough, laugh, and whatever, you piss on yourself. I don't know nothing about that. No one know nothing about that. But that's what Dr. Jackie said. That's what the old shot was for. And Anila never got it, even though she said she was going to come back and get it. And I don't understand why she even brought her mama, knowing her mama would not agree to that. But you get everything else. You get injections all in your face and everywhere else. But you can't get that? Girl. And Jacob's going to give it to you for free. And baby. My mama couldn't tell me nothing. I got a whole husband. I got whole human beings that came out my body. My mama can't tell me nothing. No, my mama it's not who I'm gonna stand before on. My mama's not my creator. My mama's who I was chosen to. I don't know if I chose or maybe God. But that's a person that was chosen for me, or I chose, maybe, I don't know. But as far as that, at the end of the day, I'ma stand before, and nah, you like me, we two are the same. Nah, especially when I'm married with a whole husband with a whole good job, and I birthed out whole little human beings for a whole nother man. Girl, y'all culture's weird. It's crazy. And you know what? Even though the ladies might not agree with Heavenly, and the viewers might not agree with Heavenly when she says she didn't enjoy the stripper extravaganza in Vegas, I'ma say I agree with Heavenly. I think she put on to pretend like she enjoyed it, but that ain't her thing. She really didn't. I'm gonna say that she just put on to show on. I don't think she really enjoyed it. That's just not her thing. And a lot of stuff that Heavenly does, the women on the show don't get or don't understand, and maybe a lot of viewers don't understand. But I kind of get Heavenly. Until I don't, I would say I don't. But up until Heavenly first started on Married to Medicine, I read her. I got her. I know how she operates. I understand it. I don't know why or how. Maybe from personal, I can't say personal, maybe personal experience myself, but from seeing it in other women that are kind of like Heavenly that in my life. And Heavenly don't say it so much, but she's portraying her life, even though she cussed and she drinks, she do other stuff, but she basing her life on a biblical standpoint, on the Bible, even though she does some things that are not, that are against so-called God rules, like cussing, drinking, and that's basically what she does, cussing and drinking. And she don't feel as if that's, anything, because when you get drunk and out of hand, that's what's a sin. Even gluttony, food, indulging in just eating food could be a sin. Gluttony is a sin, but she drank alcohol, but she don't get wasted, pissy drunk, like out of it. That's the sin aspect of it. Like I said, like gluttony, when they say indulging in food and just eating and eat, the Bible said that's a sin. Cussing, I don't know. That can go either way. Some people say they talk about cursing, like when you curse somebody or put a hex on somebody or something like that. It doesn't necessarily say 4-letter words or cuss words. They're just words. Like B-I-T, bitch, That's not even a cuss word. It ain't even a cuss word. That's a dog. That's the name of the female dog. Hoe is a short word for whore. Whoremonger, which is in the Bible. Whore, which starts with a W. Hoe starts, they just shorten it, H-O-E. But whoremonger, that's a whore is, it starts with a W, W-H-O-R-E, but they shorten it. So the F-U-C-K, and they won't say 4-letter words, S-H-I-T, we already know what S-H-I-T is. That's defecation. It got many terminologies for that, or words or whatever. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Shit, doo-doo, poop, waste, and there are many others out there. So who's to say what's right, or you know what I'm saying? So that's where I lean towards Heavenly side with how she operates and runs in, her family and in life. I get that part, because you have to think outside of the box, even though it seems that she's not, but she really is. So is Damon. They not functioning in any disordered manner, and I would say it's not, but I would say that their marriage is damn near perfect. Damn near perfect until I see something else crazy or otherwise. I'm not gonna think nothing else. I think that their marriage is damn near perfect. I really can't explain how I feel, why I feel that way, but I do. And I love it. I like it. I like it. I love it. Whatever. Because he thinks us, and they just have some sort of I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Whereas the world outside of them don't comprehend it. You know what? With Toya and Eugene marriage, their marriage is okay for so what we've seen, but there have been rumors, you know, on the show about Toya. There haven't been any rumors about Heavenly, you know. And the rumor started from Simone, her so-called best married to medicine friend. And she ain't never addressed it or stepped to it. Maybe it's gonna go into next season. I don't know. We'll see. But let me get this shit over with. Shit, I wish I had a personal OBGYN I could send pictures to and see if this normal and if that's third normal. So yeah, I mean they concerned, like, you know, with these men, you know, they talking about they going in and doing, you know, it's not the men that's the dangerous part. It's the women, and that's what men don't understand about women. They think they can handle them so rough and all of that, and you can't. You have to be gentle and delicate, because that is soft tissue that can tear. Once it tears, you're, even though you may not see blood, you may see it, you may not, you're opening wounds and entering the bloodstream. Whatever you have, secretion that you have in your body that you may have an infection that you don't know about, or some dirty cells, or I don't even know how to explain it, and you put that inside of the vagina that has tears and opens, that, I don't even know what that was. That can cause an infection, bacteria, irritation. It can cause a multiple variety of different things in a woman. And she may know, she may not know, she may be asymptomatic, where she may not have no symptoms, or she may have immediate. You never know. And if she's asymptomatic, oh my God, she don't even know. And it's continuing to spread on and on and on and on. Some women may treat certain things as a yeast infection, and that's not what it is, you know, because they don't know. That everybody don't know everything about the body. You know what I'm saying? All these people out here, and they're just doing whatever, and it's ridiculous. It's horrible. That's all the doctors are trying to say, you know, and people sending them pictures and stuff to see if this is normal, or should I be concerned? Shit, I would too. I would too.
Ladies,
So final moments from Married to Medicine, from turbulent moments, Andy said. And he goes to Heavenly. What is she hopeful for with improvement from her friends on the show?
What are you hopeful
And she
for?
said
How do
that
you want to see your
her
relationships with your friends improve?
relationship with
I love
Simone.
my relationships with my friends. Of course, there's always improvement.
Of course,
I think
there's
that
always
Simone and I have
improvement.
come to a lot
Her
of
and Simone has come into
And in
improvement.
turn, I don't think
And
Toya
in
knows this,
turn,
but she's only said great
that-
things about Toya, which helps.
Simone has only said great things about Toya, and she wants to see her and Toya relationship do a 360 as well.
Me understand Toya better. So I think that we
With
can, if
Simone
she's
explaining
open to it, be in
Toya,
a
that
better
made
place.
her understand
Contessa, what are you
Toya well.
excited about
better.
moving forward with this group of ladies?
Oh,
And what about your
Contessa, what
friendship
she
with
got to
them?
say?
I mean, I think last year was really interesting, you know? I think
Last
some
year was
people
interesting.
rose to the top and showed who they were. And
Some people rose to the top and showed who they
people
were,
sunk to the bottom and showed who they were. So
and some people sunk to the bottom and showed who they were. I would say there will only be Contessa that sunk to the bottom and showed who she is, might I say. Because Heavenly has never changed. She's never diverted. She's always been consistent. She's always been consistent. And with her talking about your marriage on the YouTube and how she feel about it, I don't think it was wrong. She was just voicing her opinion. She was asked about it. She was giving her opinion on the situation and the information that she had, which you had already put out. That last season with you and Scott was so bad. It was so bad. And I don't even know how you can get upset with Heavenly for saying the things that she said when you should be upset at what you said during that season. Scott should be upset about what you put out during that season. That was a real bad season for y'all. It was horrible. I thought that y'all was going to really end it, especially at the reunion. It was horrible. It was ridiculous. And for you to get mad at Heavenly for fucking what? When you put all that out there, I thought y'all relationship was done. I really did. So I don't understand what you upset about.
I don't know. Only time will tell.
Girl, go sit down.
How
The
are
time
you
will
feeling
tell.
about the group?
I'm feeling pretty good for the most
Quiet.
part about most of the women in the group.
Feel pretty good about
About your
most of the
friendship with
women
Toya.
in the group. Toya,
Very tough place.
she on
We
the
first
fence
have
about
to agree
Toya.
if we want to pursue a friendship. But I
Yeah,
do
they have to
feel
agree if they want to pursue a friendship.
vindicated today. Yes.
Anila, where do you and Toya go from there?
Oh,
Toya.
Anila and Toya, I
have
love
lot
you a
of love
lot.
for you.
She said she
So,
loved her.
I want to apologize about us talking about that because I never believed it. And I really,
Oh my gosh, she want to apologize for them talking about it. She said she never believed it. Girl, you implied it. You and Karen implied it on the show and had us thinking the same thing. And she's saying she want to move forward.
I do want to move forward. I
Oh
want
my
us
God.
to like really get past this and really like just stop
Anila
all
needs to
bull-
see her place
and
on the
move
show.
forward.
Can you take that in, Toya?
Yeah, one of the things that I love about myself is that I have a forgiving heart. I think that
And that's
it's
good
just
about
hard for
Toya.
me now to trust a lot of the ladies on the stage because
She do have a forgiving heart, but she said it's hard for her to trust a lot of ladies on the stage, including the ones sitting next to you. That supposedly is your number one best friend on the show. I get that.
feel like when they say words like vindicated, it's hard. Family is everything. And Eugene and I, we've worked hard building our relationship for 15 years. We go up, down,
That's
and
a
our
marriage.
sons are at a very vulnerable age now, 10 and 12. They're watching everything. They're
Right.
watching Anila. They watch your house, and they're wondering about Heavenly and everything. And I don't want to have
Why
to say
are your children wondering about Heavenly and watching Anila House? I wouldn't even have. I know they you know, to where I roll 10, 12, whatever. But I would not have my children at that age involved in anything adult wise activity, or I just that's grown up. They should only deal with children, what's going on with, you know, their education, their classmates at school, children wise. I wouldn't even, I would limit even social media because too much is on there. But especially the adult, what's going on with you, your friends, and this show, your children should know absolutely nothing about that. I don't know what kind of parent Toya is, but her two boys should absolutely know nothing about that. I feel what's going on in the show. But them, they already got enough to worry about. Like, I don't know if they're on social media. They got social media. They have what's going on in school. They have maybe their classmates or their classmates' mom or dad, parents watch the show and make comments, and they have to deal with that when they go to school. Why put all that on them? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Toya. That is just too much. I don't feel as if they should have knowledge of or know what is going on with the show at all. Dr. Jackie says she's glad to see the Golden Girls back together again, her, Simone, and Heavenly. She just want to continue to have the relationships that she have and grow relationships that she don't.
Stop holding.
So Simone, Andy asked Simone, how do she feel as if the group can come to a complete agreement, a true friendship, a loyal friendship. And she says, you know, if everyone could just say what they mean or mean what they say when they say they're going to forgive, actually forgive. And I would agree with her. When you say you're going to forgive, actually forgive. Don't bring it up again. Don't hold no feelings. Let it go. Just let it go. If you want to continue a relationship with a person, you will let it go. You will let it go unless something inside of you is telling you otherwise. If something inside of you is, read your first mind. But other than that, just, you know, if it was trivia, just let it go. I think with Dr. Heavenly and Simone's situation last year, and with Dr. Jackie and her, she being upset with Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly being so close and friends, I think that was a jealousy. And also Dr. Jackie has said something about Cecil on her YouTube platform. I mean, God, y'all should know. Heavenly gonna say some crazy stuff. You say something crazy to her and roll with it. That's just how she is. I would have that understanding. That's just how she is. And if Dr. Simone can move forward, which I was surprised in this season with Heavenly, because she was not effing with Heavenly, or she was trying to with Dr. Jackie, but she was not effing with Heavenly last season. And you know, for her to move forward with Heavenly, I don't know if she's being fake, if she's saying she doing this only because it's a part of her job, or she's genuine. You never know with the women on the platform. That's the thing. You don't know if they're genuine or they're doing it because that's what they have to do to get that check. So Andy have a little surprise for the biggest night in the champagne toast. Let's see what he got. Oh, shirtless men with some tight pants on.
you, sir.
Oh, and nice biceps. The mental and Scott to use this song. Wait, is Eugene calling Toya? Toya got the look. Oh my God. Oh. Look at Andy all indulge into it. Ooh, Contessa. Wait, what? Ooh. He put his whole arm around Contessa.
Jackie, want to lead us in a toast?
Yeah,
Oh, Jackie leading a toast.
good times, forgiveness, growth, and learning.
Okay, growth, great friends and learning, development, better relationship, cheers.
Develop better relationships. Cheers.
That's what Dr. Jackie said. Until next time, until next season. For more on Married to Medicine, go to BravoTV.com. That's Married to Medicine. Episode, I don't know what I said it at the beginning, but that was part 3, reunion. Until 2023 for Married to Medicine. See you next time. However, remember, like, comment, subscribe. Free gifts I have to give away. Go check the video out. I haven't forgot. I'm still on it, but no one has followed the rule 100% yet. It's almost Christmas. Y'all can start getting free items and give them away as Christmas gifts. I don't know what y'all waiting on. I'm waiting on y'all because I do have it to give. But again, until next time, for Married to Medicine 2023, peace out.